firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.
What's going on, folks, and welcome to Arrington Ice Arena. My name is Braden Packard, and here I'm with Dylan Niter. And we're here to bring you this matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Marian University Sabres.
Pleasure to be here alongside of you, Braden. See you play here.
As you get the first period going, it will be the Sabres with it now. It will be number 34, Noah Hipwell with it. And now Bulldogs are able to get it back.
Wow, what a great opportunity in front. Bliss almost had that one right off the rip. Just rolled off the stick blade, looked like.
I'm going to say Bliss has been a very consistent contributor this season. Let's see if he can keep up that hot streak, as the Sabres will now have it. This will be number 12. Logan Drawlett with it. This will now be in the Bulldog zone as they're just trying to get it out of there. Now it is in the Sabres zone. The Bulldogs are able to recover it. Now they're just in the back of the zone now. Bounced off of number 35, Braden Grassie's head. As that'll be a great shot attempt by the Bulldogs, but are unable to get the shot opportunity.
Wow, really liking the aggression here early on from the Bulldogs. Right off the opening face-off, they're quick to dominate in the offensive zone. Lots of good pressure there from them.
This will be Sabres with it now as they're driving down the ice, but Bulldogs are able to recover, as this will be number 29, Tyler Allen with it, but passed it to number 17, Brett Witten.
Good shot on goal there. Lots of good chances early on for the Bulldogs. As we are now just about 3 minutes in.
This will be a
contest.
This will be a face-off here in the Sabres zone. Let's see if the Bulldogs are able to take advantage. So far, they're unable to, as this will be number 14, Henry Darnell with it. Try to pass it to number 9, Will Smith. Not to be confused with the one that smacked Chris Rock.
It's a good one. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
As that'll be number 30, Noah Baines, who has been playing consistent throughout this season so far for the Sabres. That'll be number 9. Yeah, I believe that'll be number 19, Antonio Briggs-Blake with a shot attempt, but was unable to get it.
It's a good shot from the point there for Briggs-Blake. The play here will now go off sides. Right off the hop, Bulldogs are spending a lot of their time in the offensive zone. Of course, last game against Marian, coming off a 9-1 win, really showcasing their offensive talent they have on this Bulldogs D3 squad. They look to continue that streak and keep going tonight.
Say Bulldogs won their last matchup between Marian University. I believe that was last night. Let's see if they can keep up that consistency. You know, you already know their game plan. You already know what their weaknesses are. But let's see if the Sabres can learn from their mistakes.
Definitely a lot of confidence early on in this game from the Bulldogs, coming off that 9-1 win. And the offensive pressure here is really showing.
As both teams are fighting for it, but Sabres are able to get it, as that'll be number 45. Wow, this is unbelievable. Jonathan Bruno with it. But Bulldogs are able to get it back. This will be number 7, Bliss. Bliss is driving it down, but he just tripped.
Surprised there was no penalty called on that play there. Bliss was very obviously interfered with and knocked to the ice.
Well, folks, as you know, what must come up must come down, as I believe this will lead to another face-off here. But this will be in the Sabres zone. Let's see if the Bulldogs can take the opportunity, as these are rare moments in hockey as they get able to communicate with each other, as this is a fast-paced game. So any chance to communicate with their teammates, please take it. As we have a face-off here in the Sabres zone. This will be number 77 driving it down, Brett Harpling. As he just laid down the hit stick as well to number 24, David Owed. O'Dodd. This will be the Bulldogs with it, as we're getting close to 5 minutes played in this first period. Both teams looking for the first goal, as this will be the Bulldogs with it now. This will be number 77, Anthony Alfonso with it.
Alfonsi with a good rip just off the crossbar. Almost went bar down there. Bulldogs just really able to dominate. Doing a good job finding the open points and trying to get the rebound. Here's a 2-on-1 the other way. And a nice save there for Luke Miklos.
Miklos playing consistent throughout this season, as this will be number 30, Noah Baines, getting on top of it, as we'll get a replay on that, folks. This will be the Bulldogs just trying to get it out, trying to get the shot attempt. Bounced off the wall.
Wow, what a great shot there. Just unfortunate that he hit the crossbar. I thought it was going bar south, but ultimately the rebound off the crossbar there bounces out. Bulldogs just closing in on their first goal.
This will be another face-off here in the Sabres zone, but they are unable to capitalize with that opportunity as well, as that'll be number 9, Will Smith, trying to get the positioning on it. Was unable to. And then that'll be number 14, Henry Darnell. Will Smith with it now, trying to get the shot attempt, but then Noah Baines got on top of it again, ending the clock right now at 14:06.
Bulldogs doing a really good job kind of finding those rebounds in front of the net and trying to get as many pucks as they can, as now the shots are at 7-2 in favor of the Bulldogs.
Sabres with it now. They're trying to just get it out of their zone, as Bulldogs have been really aggressive with their shot attempts throughout this game. 7-2 differential.
It's a good hustle and couple good battles won by the Bulldogs as well. See them, unfortunately, goes out of the zone there.
Briggs Blake with it. You try to pass it to number 12, Joey Baraki. Try to get the shot attempt, but Sabres are able to get the positioning on it. Sabres are driving it down the ice.
Wow, really good defensive play there from Maxim Sorrell. That one-on-one opportunity for Marian.
That'll be Bruno with it. Passed it to number 35, Braden Grassi. Grassi with it well, dude. So that'll be Bulldogs with it. Bulldogs trying to make something happen as they're just chilling in their zone right now, trying to chew as much clock as they possibly can as it's getting closer and closer to the 10-minute mark of the first period.
Wow, what a tip there. I believe that's number 15, Jacob Malinik. It's a great save there from the Marian goaltender. We'll get a replay here. Let's check it out. See a good pass for a tip in front, and Marian's goaltender, Noah Baines, is just on top of that one. A good glove save for him.
This will be number 7, Bliss, with the shot attempt, was unable to get it.
Another one off the crossbar, man. Bulldogs just can't catch a break here.
Number 77, Brett Harpling, was tripped on the Bulldog zone, but wasn't called. I believe he tripped on himself. As that'll be Baines trying to get in position because Bulldogs are trying to just get that goal in. Trying to just set that tone here in the first period.
Good strong save there for Luke Miklos. He knew he had that backdoor option in the 2-on-1 rush the other way. And he stayed strong and was able to eat that one up.
Miklos was anticipating that very well as he was just seeing him with the fast break opportunity, but he was not afraid. He had the ice in his veins. As this will be the Bulldogs with a fast break opportunity as well. But the Sabres are able to get right back to the defensive side, as that was a great opportunity for number 77, Anthony Alfonzi. So that'll be number 27, Emery Johnson with it. It'll be Alfonzi with it. It's number 13, Sorrell.
Another good blocker save from Miklos there. Starting to see a little bit more action from Marian's offense. A couple more shots on net for them.
We just got a little bit past the 10-minute mark of this first period. Both sides are looking for the first goal of the game, as number 9 on the Sabres side, James Murphy, just sent a Bulldog to the ground. The Bulldogs are just trying to get the shot opportunity, but Sabres won't let them. So it will be Will Smith with it. Just trying to bank it off the side, trying to make a shot opportunity for a teammate. As that'll be number 13, Sorrell, with it. Briggs Blake with the positioning, but Will Smith ends up getting it. As this will be number 21, Kirchley with it. Briggs Blake with it. To Tanner. Tanner couldn't get it, but Murphy just got smoked.
Powerful collision there. Good body check from Maxim Sorrell, excuse me.
So it'll be Briggs Blake with it. Tries to get a shot opportunity, but Baines is just playing phenomenal defense throughout this game, as it's been 10 shot attempts, and all attempts he's been able to block. Phenomenal job.
A lot of good high-scoring chances for the Bulldogs. So far, we've seen Baines make a lot of good saves, and I'll double down on that comment that he's doing really well in this opening period.
Bulldogs with the face-off opportunity in the Sabres zone, but are yet again unable to capitalize on the opportunity. As folks, this is a close one so far, as both sides are not letting up defensively or offensively.
Wow, big rebound there, just cleared out by Marian's defense. Really good defensive play, making a really solid effort to keep it out of the back of their own net.
Bulldogs just looking to make something happen, but Sabres are just playing spectacular defense. They've been able to get right back on this fast break, and then Sabres have also been communicating with one another to make sure that they're in the right positioning at the right time. As that'll be Baines just getting on top of it just to stop the clock at 7:17.
Good Russian intensity there from Bulldogs captain, number 7, Evan Bliss. He's been an absolute force for them this season. Qualified leader. Gets another good opportunity there, but I believe he was knocked over on the play.
So far, a few missed calls, but that's okay. As a job as a referee, it's a hard one because you make some calls, you'll be the villain. As you make some calls, you'll be the hero. As this will be the Sabres leading it down. The Bulldogs are just said get that out of here, but it's still in the Bulldog zone. As that'll be number 29, Tyler Allen, leading it down. Allen trying to make something happen. Makes a little sneaky pass to number 77, Anthony Alfonsi. The Sabres are able to get it back as it is in their zone. Sabres are able to send it to the Bulldog zone, as that'll be Miklos with it.
Looks like we'll be getting a penalty called on the play. The referee will be signaling for elbowing. Let's see who it's against. I believe the play caught the corner of my eye. Looks like the Bulldogs will be going down on the penalty kill for the next 2 minutes.
This will be number, number 13, Maxim Sorrell, getting sent to the sin bin for about 2 minutes. We got about 6 minutes left of this first period.
Not the penalty you want to take if you're the Bulldogs right now. Late in the period, you're up on shots against Marian. It's going to be difficult. Marian's starting to gain some momentum here in the first, for sure.
That'll be Grego trying to get some positioning on it. As it does, as the Sabres are able to get it back, as they're just trying to get it out of their zone. They're trying to take advantage of this power play opportunity, as they don't have as many shot opportunities as the Bulldogs do, as they are almost tripled the amount that the Sabres do. So, I mean, the Sabres are just trying to catch up right now, but they're just trying to be efficient with their shots, too.
A good shot from Marian there off the odd angle. I believe it was below the goal line. But Miklos is there to cover up. Strong penalty kill so far for the Bulldogs, as they look to keep this one even up at 0 until they can kill this penalty off. 1 minute and 27 seconds remaining on their kill.
So we have another face-off here in the Bulldog zone. Let's see if the Sabres are able to take advantage of this power play opportunity. The Bulldogs are able to get the fast break opportunity. Let's see if they get the shot. Bounced off of Baines' pads. as this will now be sent back to the Bulldog zone as they get the fast break opportunity. Let's see if Maxim can send it back. I'm sorry, I believe this will Mikolos will send it back as well, as Maxim was still in the sin bin with a minute to go.
Definitely a lot of pride in this Bulldogs penalty kill unit. Trying to get it out every chance they can. As we know, in hockey, you are on the penalty kill, icing is waved off, so they're doing a good job of clearing it out as much as they can. 25 seconds remaining in their penalty kill. Wow, an awkward play there. I believe Baines came out of the net and almost trickled in.
As the puck bounces off of somebody's skate. So it would be in the Sabres zone as they'll be coming to the near end of the power play as Maxim isn't back in now. It is back to 5-on-5, folks, as now it is coming close to the end of this first period.
Call there will be icing. The face-off will go back towards Marian's defensive zone.
Good majority of this game's face-offs have been in this half of the arena. So let's see if the Bulldogs can take advantage.
Quick shot there from Alfonsi just off the stick of Baines. Bulldogs are looking to take advantage of the quick shot off the face-off. There's a 3-on-1 rush the other way.
That would be Brett Witten trying to get the pass in. Phenomenal positioning by Brett. So we'll get the replay on that. So we're going to get the face-off here, folks, as this will have great positioning by the Bulldogs. Just trying to sneak it in there, but aren't able to get the positioning.
It's a really good quick shot there. Off the face-off. Bulldogs definitely just closing in on their first goal of the evening. Doing all the right things, having a good net front in the house, and there's another good tip there.
That'll be Sorrell with it, but Baines was ready for it. He snagged it out of the air, so get that out of here. As he's going to stop the clock at 3:25. This will be one heck of a first period, folks, as we have another face-off here in the Sabres zone. See if the Bulldogs can take advantage of the opportunity, as they've been unable to do so far throughout this game. So it'll be Briggs Blake with it, just trying to get it out of there.
I believe number 21 of the Bulldogs was hit up high, and looks like there'll be a penalty called against Marian. Bulldogs will go up on the power play late in the first period.
So it'll be number 45, Jonathan Bruno, getting sent to the sin bin, as there will be 2 minutes on the penalty clock, as that'll take up a good majority of what's left of this first period.
I believe that'll be for high sticking, Braden. Not a penalty you really want to take late in the game, or late in the first period, excuse me, but we'll get a chance to see the Bulldogs power play here as Marian goes down a man.
What's good is this power play won't lead into the second period, so I mean, just trying to defend it as long as you possibly can. If I was the Sabres, if I was the Bulldogs, try and take advantage of it right now. Try and see what you can do, trying to see if there's an open lane that you can take advantage of, because so far the Sabres have been playing impeccable defense. Number 30, Noah Baines, has been playing impeccable defense so far, as he's been playing that goalie role, as he's had a lot of shots that he's had to block. So far, 15 shot attempts for the Bulldogs. Let's see if he could just keep up that consistency as he has not been letting up. As that'll be number 7, Bliss with it, just trying to get it out of that little squabble here in the neutral zone. But now this will be in the Bulldog zone.
Good stretch pass there for Marian, but Bulldogs are quick on the back check and able to keep it away from the crease of goaltender Luke Miklos.
Great job by number 29, Tyler Allen, just to get his hand up, just to stop the momentum of the puck so that the Bulldogs are able to get the possession. As this will be number 15, Jacob Malnick, just bounced it off the wall, just trying to get that bank shot, you know what I mean? You're just trying to get it to an open teammate, as Baines is not letting up here on the defensive end.
Wow, a lot of live rebounds for the Bulldogs. Getting a lot of shots on net. Now they're at 16 shots on goal. And Baines is just there to shut the door pretty consistently here.
Bain has eyes in the back of his head as he's been playing that full awareness defense. He's not letting anything into his area, and when it does, he just swats it out of there.
Wow, what a play there for Miklos to come out of the cage and fire it up. It luckily was a good bounce for him. As we'll see, looks like another penalty called here. Well, who will it be against? Or maybe that was just offsides. I apologize.
I believe that'll be just an offsides call as we'll have a face-off here in the neutral zone.
Usually it's the linesman who signal those plays, but for some reason on that play it was the referee.
Well, they'd be mixing it up sometimes, you know. So, like sometimes, you know, variety's the spice of life, but when it comes to that, it's very confusing. As I believe that'll be a goal for the Sabres.
Wow, let's take a look at that replay. Maybe just a little miscommunication from the Bulldogs defense here. An odd bounce off a stick. Let's check that one out. Just a good rush from number 40 there. Puts it right in front, an open man. It's in the back of the Bulldogs net.
Number 40, Jackson Sweeney for the Sabres, just got the shot opportunity. It has been, I mean, to be fair, Sabres have been more efficient. If you really look at it, 17 to 5 shots on the goal. Great job by the Sabres to get it in. Bulldogs just need to come back defensively here in the second period.
Bulldogs showing a lot of offensive dominance. It was just a misplay there. Unfortunate bounce for them. A good play there in front of the net, but Bulldogs unable to capitalize, and they're down 1-0 after the first.
I mean, the big problem with this Bulldogs offense so far is they haven't really been able to take off of their face-off opportunities in the Sabres zone. If they can start doing that here in the second and third period, they'll start coming back. But until that happens, they just gotta get that consistency going.
Lots of great goaltending on Marian University's side from Baines. A lot of quality shots fired on net from the Bulldogs. So far, it have been perfect. 17 shots on goal. Still has yet to let one in.
Well, folks, we'll have a 15-minute break here, but don't go anywhere. Get some snacks. Stay hydrated. We'll be right back, folks.
There's so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.
And welcome back, folks, to the matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Marian University Sabres. So far, the Bulldogs are trailing 1-0 here in the second period. What are you feeling about this matchup so far, Dylan?
Well, definitely like a really good offensive play from the Bulldogs throughout that first period. Just unfortunately unable to find the back of the net. The strong play from Marian goaltender Noah Baines. Really solid in net that period, and unfortunately got a bad bounce late in the period. I believe at 20 seconds left, and Marian's up 1-0, but Bulldogs not far behind as we start the second period here.
I was going to say Bulldogs have had many opportunities in the first period. Let's see if they can just capitalize. They've been taking weird angles. You know, they just got to take that extra second, just line it up, just make sure it's a good shot. See what I'm saying? Like they think they got the opportunity, and they're gung ho with it. They've got to give it a second, let the play settle, even pass it to an open guy. You just let the play happen. The Bulldogs are able to stop the play, as that will be number 30, Mikolos, with it.
Good save there for Mikolos off the odd man rush. Good 2-on-1 chance for Marian, but Mikolos stays strong. He's able to eat that one up.
They have a few substitutions in for the Bulldogs. We'll have a face-off here in Bulldog zone. First real opportunity for the Sabres here in the second period. Let's see if they can capitalize. That was a hard hit by number 12, Logan Drawlit, but hey, we won't call that hey. So that'll be the Bulldogs with it. They're just trying to get it out of their zone. That'll be number 45, Bruno, trying to get scrappy, but Bulldogs are able to get it back. Bulldogs trying to just get the shot opportunity.
I believe there's going to be a delayed penalty here against the Bulldogs. We'll see what the call is as the play is blown dead. Be a cross check against number 27.
Number 27, Emery Johnson, getting sent to the sin bin for 2 minutes. First time somebody's getting sent here in the second period. Let's see if the Sabres are able to take care of this power play opportunity.
Huge opportunity for Marian here to take the 2-goal lead and take advantage of their power play. We'll see some extracurriculars going on there. Don't know what happened to that. Kind of just caught the corner of my eye. It was number 45 tripped up.
He's been getting scrappy with a couple of these Bulldogs. And that's why as a fan, you like to see that, because that's a very fun part about hockey is the fights, but also you like to see the sportsmanship too. You got to keep that to a minimum, folks.
That's just the nature of the game, is that aggression and frustration sometimes come out on the ice, but both teams need to be disciplined to keep it at 5-on-5 hockey. But for now, we'll see the Marian power play.
Had a little bit of a squabble there in the corner, but they're able to get it out as both teams are fighting for it. I believe there'll be Bulldogs with it now. They're just trying to get it out of their zone.
Good
Sabres
from Will Smith there to get it out. Will Smith at 2-on-1 opts to shoot it there, and Baines is there to glove it. He had that option on the left side there, the net for possibly a backdoor pass, but
number 40, Sweeney, is subbed in for the Sabres, as he's the only one that get a goal so far for this game. As we're coming close to about a minute left of the power play. See if Sabres can take advantage.
Bulldogs have been really offensive really aggressive, on their forecheck and their penalty kill. Really pressuring Marian's defense. Another good defensive play there. Able to intercept that shot opportunity in front of Miklos there.
Miklos with a great defense throughout. I mean, he just let up a little bit in the first period, but he's bounced back here a little bit in the second period. That'd be Bliss with trying to take the shot opportunity. Was unable to get it, as this will be number 15. Jacob Malnick trying to get the positioning on it, but was unable to, as the Sabres now have it. As this will be number 77, Alfonsi trying to fight for it back for the Bulldogs, but Sabres still have it. Sabres are just trying to keep in the Bulldog zone, as they're just trying to keep this lead.
3 seconds remaining in their kill. We'll see Brett Witten here, the breakaway.
As this will be a goal for the Bulldogs, folks. Oh my golly gosh.
Wow, what a great play there by the Bulldogs. Multiple rebounds collected in front of Marian's goaltender, Noah Baines. We'll get a flick of that replay right here. The initial shot off the 2-on-1 odd man rush. Another shot, and it's put away.
I believe that was either number 27, Emery Johnson, or number 17, Brett Witten, but
I believe that was Witten. So a really good forecheck by the Bulldogs to get to the net, and just like that, this game's tied up at 1-1.
As that the Bulldogs with the positioning in the Sabres zone, as there is now a 1-1 game tied here in the second period. We have a little squabble here in the corner here, but let's see if Bulldogs are able to recover it, because they have their positioning right now. They can make it a 1-point game here, but are unable to, as it is sent back to their zone. Some Bulldogs players are sent slipping and sliding, but that's okay. Kind of like a 4th of July barbecue.
Wow, a big collision in center ices. Player is knocked to the ice.
Player is down, and I believe we'll have a break here. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. Back, folks, after that big collision. Nice to see that number 35 Braden Grassi was able to wrap up, as we'll have a face-off here in the middle of the neutral zone. I don't believe anybody was penalized during it, but I was glad to see that he was able to get right back up, as we'll have the puck in the Bulldog zone. Let's see if the Sabres are able to take opportunity, as we are getting close to about 5 minutes played here in the second period. Bulldogs are able to get the score back to 1-1, making sure that they're tied. And let's see if the Bulldogs can make the score 2-1, as they have the fast break opportunity. That'll be Sweeney with it. He has his team's only point so far.
Good shot block there by Briggs Blake. Able to get it off the shin pad. The Bulldogs look like they'll be called for icing here. Correction on that goal. That will be Anthony Alfonsi scoring that goal for the Bulldogs, number 77.
There's a lot of sevens on that team.
There are a lot of sevens. It gets a little confusing looking at our roster here.
So we'll have a face-off here in the Bulldog zone. Let's see if the Sabres are able to get the opportunity. It'll be Briggs Blake with it. Well, that'll be Emery Johnson trying to get the positioning on it as he smacks the wall like a fly off a windshield. Bulldogs are trying to direct traffic right now as they're just trying to get this score. As that'll be a big collision by number 14, Henry Darnell. Oh my goodness, folks.
Wow, really good physicality there from Darnell. Able to knock a player over who is much larger than him.
He said hard over height, folks.
That's right, I like that. I like that, hard over height.
So that'll be Will Smith trying to get the fast break going. As it is this swipe, but Bulldogs said swiper, no swiping. But Sabres were able to get it right back. Strawlett now has it. Bulldogs just trying to make something happen as this will be Bliss with it. Bliss just trying to get the shot. Bliss had the positioning, was saucing up Baines. But he just couldn't get the angle.
What a good wraparound attempt there for Bliss. Just a matter of inches. The puck crossing that goal line, unfortunately, does not go in for him.
So the clock hasn't stopped in a while. It has been chewing as we're getting close to the 10-minute mark of this second period. As it is still 1-1. Bulldogs were able to get back in the game, folks, as clock is now stopped at 12:30.
Good cover up there for Baines. It's always important as a goaltender to stop the puck, and especially when the clock's been running for so long. In order to get that line change, you have that guaranteed line change when you're covering the puck. So good for him.
Honestly, it takes a minute to get that adjustment, as this is such a fast-paced game, and for him to get that down, it's phenomenal. It's game-changing.
Absolutely. I have to agree. It's a big impact. Whenever, as a goaltender, you can cover the puck for your team, it's always a favor for your teammates.
This would be the Bulldogs able to get it off the face-off, but Sabres are able to get it right back. Bulldogs get it right back. Scratch that, folks, as this will be Witten with it. Witten trying to get the shot attempt. It goes right over. That is unfortunate, folks. There'll be number 29, Tyler Allen, trying to call it over with some tappy taps, but doesn't get it. Tyler Allen trying to get the positioning on it, but slips on the ice. Okay, and we got Sweeney trying to take another shot attempt as it bounces off a Bulldogs player. And this will be the Bulldogs trying to get the fast break opportunity as he passes it to Allen. Allen trying to get it down.
Good shot block there for Nick Kirksey. Huge defensive play. It's always appreciated as a goaltender myself when your defense is able to block a shot for you. That's one less save you have to make.
This will be Johnson trying to lead it down for the Bulldogs as Sabres are able to just swipe it, but Johnson said swiping, no swiping. Baines was just able to get on top of it, stopping the clock at 11:07. I believe this will lead to a face-off here in the Sabres zone. Let's see if the Bulldogs can take advantage of it, as we'll get a whole new crew in for the Bulldogs. There's a lot subbed out. You know, we got some fresh players out here, including Will Smith. All right, the Will Smith, folks.
Call there will be icing against the Bulldogs. It'll go back to the Bulldogs defensive zone with just 10:59 remaining here in the second period.
I don't know. You really hate to see it because, I don't know, icing is a big womp-womp. You really hate to see that.
It is. Another thing to note with icings is if you are the team that ices the puck, you aren't allowed a line change after. So that has a big impact on the stamina of the whole team.
This will be the Bulldogs just trying to get it out of their zone, but Sabres said, hey, man, we're trying to make this a game. You came back. We don't want that, as this will be the Bulldogs just trying to get the fast break going. It'll be Will Smith just trying to get it, but I believe that will be high sticking.
Oh, there is a penalty being called here. I believe the play might have been offsides too, but there is a penalty being called against number 11, Nick Paul.
But Nick Paul, I don't know. I saw some high sticking right there. I don't feel like that was the penalty, but let's see what the call is by the refs. He did some with the whoop-ow, so I don't really know what that means. I have to catch up on my hand signals, folks. That'll be a great shot opportunity by the Bulldogs. But then again, what I was talking about at the beginning of this second period, they just not taking that second just to get the right angle.
I believe the signal you were mentioning was a slash. So looks like it'll be a call for slashing. The Bulldogs are now 20 seconds into their power play. And that will be the case, as you hear from our PA announcer.
As that commentator is going crazy, you know what I mean? He sounds like Bruce Bufford from the UFC, but we'll get right back into this matchup between the Bulldogs and the Sabres.
That's a good comparison, Bruce Bufford from UFC. I never thought that.
I don't know, it just instantly clicked. It's not being Miklos with it. I mean, so far this period, he hasn't had to worry about much, as the Bulldogs have been primarily keeping it in the Sabres zone, as this will be the case as well. Bliss just letting it down. Bliss just trying to get shifty. But are able to get the shot opportunity, but this will be number 22, Travis Simmons. Just looking for the shot opportunity. He's just looking to the corner. It's like, guys, I'm still here.
Wow, a great play there in front by Bliss. Good patience and a move. Baines comes up with the big save there.
That'll be number 19, Briggs Britt. Finally, number 22, Travis Simmons gets this opportunity, but he instantly passes it away to Gavin. And it'll be a goal for the Bulldogs, folks. Oh my goodness.
Wow, what an interesting bounce off the goaltender there. And just like that, Bulldogs will get up 2-1 on the power play. Let's take a look at this replay right here. Bulldogs are just hungry for the puck in front. Briggs Blake hammers that one home. It bounces off Baines and up in the sky and into the back of the net. Just like that, Bulldogs are up a score of 2-1. Can't get much better than that in the power play. Love to see it.
You really love to see that if you're a Bulldogs fan, but if you're the Sabres fan right now, you really want to see their team get locked back in. You see that they were able to score first. Let's see if they can get right back in that hot streak. That'll be number 24 for the Bulldog getting sent on the ice. That'll be Evan O'Dodd. Sorry for the stuttering, folks. I just womp right there, folks. I don't know.
It's okay. It happens to all of us announcers, Get a little tongue twisted every now and then. Multiple games here at the Arlington Ice Arena and multiple weekends. It starts to get a little bit exhausting sometimes. You get get caught up in your own words sometimes.
Oh yeah, especially since it's finals week. Hope everybody passes. Everybody good luck on that. As the play is instantly stopped at 8:16. Got left in the second period.
I believe this will also be one of the last ACTV streams here on campus until winter break here coming up. As we enter finals week, as you said, Braden, it's important everybody does well in their finals. It's a stressful time, but we're almost there.
Right. I'm glad to see that everyone's been keeping consistent throughout, and hope that everybody passes, as this will be the Sabres with it now, leading it down. As it was Sweeney. Sweeney just trying to get that tie, but was unable to.
Wow, what a great move there from Sweeney. A great dangle around Bulldogs defense. We'll get a look at that replay.
Sweeney just leading it down. He just had the goal in mind. Try to get it in, but he just didn't have the right touch. Didn't get the right angle. Just were going really fast.
Just fired it too high. A really good play by Sweeney. He might have had the backdoor option there too, but a good deke nonetheless. Wow, a big hit there from Maxim Sorrell. Sweeney's knocked to the ice. See a lot of aggression from number 13 of the Bulldogs, Maxim Sorrell. A lot of big hits this game. Here's a 3-on-2 the other way.
As both sides are starting to get chippy here in the second period. Let's see how that affects the rest of the game, folks. As Aloe is just coming to pushing and shoving. They're just hitting each other and asking questions later. They don't really care right now, as Sabres now have it. Bulldogs are able to get the positioning. This will be number 3, Brian Tanner, trying to lead it down for the Bulldogs as he's trying to get the positioning, but Sabres are able to swipe it from him. Sabres are just trying to get it out of their zone, as it is still a 2-1 lead for the Bulldogs. This will be number 6, Zaid Crego for the Sabres, just trying to lead it down as he just gets it to the Bulldog zone. Bulldogs are able to swipe it back. This will be number 29, Tyler Allen with it. He's just trying to get shifty. As he loses it, he had lost a little bit of trust as Crego gets the shot opportunity.
Dangerous gray zone turnover there for the Bulldogs, but Marian gets the shot off and a good blocker save from Miklos. Able to turn that puck away and keep it out.
As we have collision after collision here, folks, in Arrington Ice Arena. It's really nice to be out here. As we have another shot opportunity from the Sabres, but Bulldogs are able to get the positioning back, as this will be Tyler Allen just trying to get it out of their zone. Baines just trying to get a little tappy tap, as this will be Bliss with it.
Wow, what a play by Bliss, an effort to get that puck back towards the hash marks in the middle there. Unfortunately, that shot was high and wide.
JT Schmidt had the great position and was unable to get the right angle on it, as this will be number 22, Travis Simmons with it now, letting it down. Back to number 7, Bliss. Bliss lost it for the Bulldogs, as it is now in the possession of the, back of the Bulldogs, all right. As this will be Maxim Sorrell got it back for the Bulldogs, as this will be the Sabres with it now. Sabres trying to make something happen, as it is now just a little bit over the 5-minute mark, as we have about 5 minutes left of this second period. Sabres trying to make something happen here, folks, trying to get back to a tie game. But that'll be number 16, JT Schmidt, getting tripped up. That's all right, as Bulldogs are still able to recover the puck.
It's a good opportunity there for the Bulldogs, as the pass was just missed.
Bulldogs just looking to just chew as much clock as they possibly can, or just trying to get another shot opportunity as it is in the Sabres zone. Just do a little mixture of both is what I would recommend. But if I was a Sabres fan right now, I'd want them to just try to get it out of their zone, try and get as many shot opportunities, try and make it a tie game as it was coming close to the third period, as that'll be Baines just snagging it out of the air. So snatched it. Really like to see that, as this will be 3:42 left on the clock. What do you want to see from the Sabres, Dylan?
Definitely the Sabres are doing better defensively, more so than the first period, I would say. That sequence we just saw there, a big block shot from one of their defensemen, a wide open opportunity for Briggs Blake, and they're able to position the defense in front of the net where you can't get by them. Taking a lot of pride in their defensive zone are the Sabres, and they're still in this game, only down by 1 goal.
So it'll be Bulldogs with the possession. So this will be number 21. Nick Kirksey with it, just trying to get the positioning, just trying to get some shot attempts in, as it is getting very close to the end of the second period, as this will be number 15, Jacob Malnick with it. But this will be Sabres with it. Sabres being real aggressive, they're just trying to ask questions later. That'll be number 17, Brett Whitten with the shot attempt.
Wow, Bulldogs really doing a good job here of collecting all the loose rebounds and winning those 50-50 puck battles along the boards for the rebounds that do pop out. Just really dominating here in these last few minutes of the second period.
So far throughout, they've been playing consistent, but they've also been playing really chippy on both sides. We really like to see that, as both sides are putting their hearts and souls on the game.
The puck here is deflected in the netting. We'll get a stoppage in play. I believe the face-off will go back to the end of the Adrian College Bulldogs, right glove side of goaltender Luke Miklos. Speaking of goaltending, very strong performance so far from both sides. So we see Noah Baines, Marian University goaltender, stopping 28 of 30 so far. And Luke Miklos stopping 9 of 10. Shots now are 30-10 in favor of Marian University. Or, excuse me, Adrian Bulldogs. Getting my teams mixed up at this point. I apologize.
I mean, to be fair, the Marian University Sabres have been very consistent with their shot attempts, as they are 1 for 10, but the Bulldogs are 2 for 30. So, I mean, you were right in the sense of Bulldogs were getting the more shot attempts, but hey, Sabres have been more efficient with their shots.
I'd have to agree with that in a sense. They've definitely capitalized on the one opportunity we saw in the first period and were able to find the back of the net in just 10 shots.
You know, they just lost that little consistency part, as that was a very close one.
Wow.
Right there. That was a nail biter.
Right on the goal line. Bulldogs take pride in their defense, are able to get it out from behind of Miklos and avoid getting scored on there. Wow, what a sequence.
As this will be Tyler Allen just trying to get it out of their zone right now, as it is getting close to a minute left of the second period. This will be Alfonsi just trying to lead it down for the Bulldogs, as he has 1 of 2 goals for the Bulldogs so far in this game. Let's get a replay on that, folks. This will be James Murphy with it for the...
You could just barely see it. The puck goes out there on the goal line, or the goal line. Bulldogs are just able to clear it out and help out Miklos. He's probably thanking his defense right now. What a great play. It was a really close one there, a little squeaker.
As it bounces off of number 16, JT Smith's skate. It's still Bulldogs possession. As JT Smith's skate is just, so far has been, as that'll be Number 7, Bliskin, sent to the ground, but he gets right back up.
Wow. Almost saw an interesting goal there. The puck went up into the air. But somebody got a piece of it, was able to get it out of the crease, and close call there for the Bulldogs. Almost going up 3-1 really late here in the second period, just 25 seconds to go.
And 25 seconds left to go in this second period. We'll have a face-off here in the Sabres zone. Let's see if the Bulldogs are able to take advantage of this opportunity, and just like the first period, they are unable to. This will be number 64, Levi Olson, with a great positioning for the Sabres.
Wow. Big saves there for Miklos. Wow.
Miklos.
We got to get a replay of that as director Reagan Petrowski is freaking out over that sequence. Let's check it out. Couple of huge saves for him. 1, 2, thanks to desperation save, 3. 3 shots on goal for Marian University. Miklos able to shut the door. Wow.
I mean, it takes incredible hand-eye coordination to get that down, to make sure that that puck doesn't go in, and they had the angle on it. So for him to just to get there at the right time, phenomenal.
Good defensive pressure as well from the Bulldogs. Able to keep that out of the back of their net. That'll do it for the second period of play here at Arrington Ice Arena.
So it will be 2-1, Bulldogs in the lead against the Sabres. My name is Braden Packard, here with Dylan Knighton. And so far, folks, it's been a blast. Let's see what happens in the third period. But don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back after this 15-minute break. Like I said, stay hydrated and get some snacks, folks. We'll be right back.
firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today. The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
And welcome back, folks, to this matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Marian University Sabres here in Arrington Ice Arena. My name is Braden Packard. Here with me is Dylan Knighton. How are you feeling about this matchup so far?
Definitely a close matchup we got here entering this third period. Bulldogs up 2-1, but Marian not too far behind. Marian just has to try their best to catch the Bulldogs off guard and their defense in order to tie this one back up at 2, but we'll see what happens here. Bulldogs trying to definitely maybe extend their lead by a few goals in this period. I mean, just by the shot totals we see on the shot clock here, it's going to be a tight one. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the next 20 minutes.
I say the Bulldogs, like what you were saying, like the Bulldogs were just going to hold on to the lead. A big factor about that was their just picking up that consistency and back in the second period, just getting those couple goals at the beginning and a little bit later on in the second.
Yeah, we saw a pair of goals from the Bulldogs that second period from Briggs Blake as well as Anthony Alfonsi, able to get the lead on Marian University, and we'll see what happens here in this third period.
Sorry about that.
Get a stoppage in play there as puck goes into the netting. Sort of behind Miklos there, and the faceoff looks to go outside back to the neutral zone. Just outside the blue line.
I'm going to say it would have been a very good opportunity for the Sabres, but unable to take advantage of that faceoff as number 9, Will Smith, is sent to the ground. Quite the opposite of the real Will Smith. Smacking Chris Rock. I'm going to try and use that as much as I can.
Feel like you have to.
That'll be Bliss with the shot opportunity, but Baines has been playing phenomenal defense throughout this game, only letting up 2 out of 33 shots.
Might have been a defensive screen there in front of Baines. He was able to look around his D-men and make the quick shot save. The shot from Evan Bliss. Good save there.
So they have the face-off here in the Sabres zone. Bulldogs are just looking to just keep on to this lead here in the third period, as this will be a fast break opportunity for the Sabres, but Bulldogs are able to play phenomenal defense and just got the right opportunity at the right time. This will be a great opportunity for the Bulldogs to get the shot in, and they do get the shot. Oh my goodness. It'll be I believe that'll be number 15, Jacob Malnick, with the shot opportunity. Let's get the replay on that.
What a great shot there from Jacob Malnick. Just finds the puck loose, right between the circles, above the circles even a little bit. I believe Baines was screened there, and he's able to hit that one home. Bulldogs are up 2 very early on in this third period.
that's one way to set the tone here in the third period. Let's see if they can keep up that consistency.
I think it's definitely the Bulldogs just coming out with that fire and intensity that allowed them to score that one. A great job done by number 15, Jacob Malnick.
I'm going to say Jacob Malnick with the great positioning at the right time. Let's see if they can keep up that phenomenal passing and the phenomenal angling, because that was a very big problem in the first two periods, is they were not taking their time to get the right angles and get the right shot. Now that they've been able to do that and let's see if they can hold on to this lead. So we have about 2 minutes played here in this third period. Let's see if the Bulldogs can just see if they could chew a little bit more clock. Just get a little bit more down and see if they can get it to at least the 15-minute mark and make stuff happen.
Looks like the play will go to offsides there. So Marian University is caught a little bit.
So get a whole new squad in for the Bulldogs side, but Nicholas will stay in for goalie spot as he's been playing consistent throughout. Let's see if he can keep up that consistency, as that will be number 40 Sweeney getting his only points for his team in the first period. But that should be cross-checking on number 11, Nick Paul, on the Sabres. But that was, I don't know, that was a little bit uncalled for. Both sides have gotten pretty chippy here throughout, as you'd like to see that throughout this hockey game. You love to see that passion that these players show throughout. It's a different kind of game, as number 40 Sweeney tries to get this hit stick on number 13 Maxim Sorrell, but he just eats those for breakfast, folks. As the Sabres are just laying them out. Bulldogs are not fighting back, though.
Good shot from the point there from Maxim Sorrell. He looked to maybe get a screen in front or a tip or something, but it ended up going back out to the neutral zone.
That's a great opportunity for the Bulldogs. They just couldn't get the finesse right there, couldn't get the right amount of touch, but that's okay, as they still hold on to this 2-point lead here in the third period. Bulldogs are just trying to hold on. Bulldogs play consistent throughout, playing phenomenal defense, playing phenomenal offense, and they've just been playing better and better throughout this game. They just started off cold here in the first period, but have been playing more consistent in the third period, as now they're holding on to the 2-point lead. This will be the Bulldogs with the fast break opportunity.
Wow, what a look there from Darnell to get it to Will Smith and a quick shot off it. But Noah Baines is able to get the knee drive into the butterfly position and make the save. Cover it up. Stoppage in play.
I cannot deny, folks, that we have constant bangers playing here in Ayrton Ice Arena.
That is true. That is very true. Good playlist they got down there in the scorer's table.
I'd have to get that at some point during the end of the season. Well, they continue to play it, as this will get a call by the ref, and I believe
it was a high stick
yeah,
against one of the Bulldogs players, and it forces the face-off to go back to the neutral zone.
Best shot bounced off a Bulldogs player, but that would be number 3, Brian Tanner, getting lost in the sauce, but he was able to track it down and get it back on the ground. As that'll be Tanner with it again. Tanner looking for the wide open guy. Was now able to get so. And now this will be number 9, Will Smith, trying to get in position, but I believe that'll be icing.
Yep. Face-off goes back down the other end in front of the net of Miklos, either the right or left. Looks like it's going to go to his right side, his blocker side.
Because of that icing, this will be a face-off here in the Bulldog zone, which is a big womp-womp for the Bulldogs. This will be a great opportunity.
They also sacrificed that line change, but Miklos is able to cover it up, so now they will be able to go for the change there, get fresh legs out in the ice.
We have another face-off here in the Bulldog zone. Because now we have a face-off. Now we have a fast break opportunity for the Bulldogs. From that fast break. So now Bulldogs are so far unable to capitalize on it, as that'll be Tyler Allen just trying to reach for it, but he just kind of slips on himself, but that's all right. Got right back up. So we'll have a little squabble here in the corner in the Bulldog zone. Let's see who is able to recover the puck, as this will be the Bulldogs with the fast break opportunity. Let's see if the Sabres are able to hold up that defensive front, because that'll be number 22, Travis Simmons, with the shot opportunity, but that'll be Baines with the phenomenal snag.
Simmons a little frustrated. Looks like he may have wanted to pass it rather than shoot it, but good pressure from Marian's defense, able to keep that option from happening. And Baines able to glove that one up yet again, as he's been solid throughout this 60 minutes so far.
To be fair, in Simmons' case, I mean, Baines has been playing consistent throughout, and it's really hard to get the right angle on him. So he just didn't have the right angle. He really wanted to get that pass off. I don't blame him, as we'll have a face-off here in the Sabres zone.
Good deflection in front there. Just unable to keep it on net, or the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs have been playing really pesky defense throughout. See if they can keep up that consistency, folks, as this will be number 97. Caden Hansen, I mean, he is giant on the ice. But this will be number 21 for the Bulldogs, leading it up. Nick Kirksey. Bulldogs are able to get it back. That'll be Sorrell. A little squabble here in the neutral zone. Let's see what the call is.
I think the puck just went on a play into the Marian bench there. Forces the referees to kind of blow the whistle, and the puck goes out of play. But face-off looks like it'll go right in front of the bench of Marian University in the neutral zone.
This will be a great opportunity for the Bulldogs to hold on to this lead and probably increase it, but Sabres are able to get the face-off. That'll be Chin trying to get it for the Sabres. The Bulldogs have great positioning in this, trying to get it back. You know, trying to get it back in that low zone and trying to just chew as much clock as they possibly can, as they still hold on to that 2-point lead.
Another thing important to note, hopefully the Bulldogs are able to stay disciplined in this third period towards the second half about. As well, I was just talking about it. Hopefully they aren't forced to go on the penalty kill, but as I was speaking of it, you have number 15, Jacob Malinick, taking 2 minutes. I believe it might have been a cross-check or boarding. Let's see what the call is. Oh, it'll be a cross-check.
It'll be a cross-check. He's just couldn't hold on. He's been really aggressive throughout this game. Both sides have been chippy, and that's all right, because both sides have been really passionate throughout, as now the Sabres have the power play opportunity. 2 minutes left on the clock. Got a little bit of a tripping on both sides, so I don't think anything will be called. As this will be a shot opportunity blocked by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs, like I was talking about earlier, playing pesky defense. This will be Alfonsi with the shot opportunity, and they get the goal. Oh my goodness. He's rocking out. Oh my goodness, and he's he didn't care about that power play.
A shorthanded goal there for Anthony Alfonsi. They're down on the kill, just uses his speed, gets past the defense and sends that one top shelf. How are you? Bulldogs lead 4-1 now. After a shorthanded goal, just 30 seconds in their penalty kill.
Should be 4-1 here in the third period, but all right here, folks. This will be the Sabres just, trying to get it out of their zone right now. Just, trying to make something happen. This will be number 97, Caden Hansen, just trying to get it out. But he passes it to number 27, Logan Drawlett. This will be number 14, Henry Darnell, just trying to make something happen, but I'll be Drawlett with it. Pass it to number 34, Noah Hipwell. Great little check by number 66, Gavin. A little scrap happening here in the Bulldog zone here in the third period. Let's see if this gets broken up, as that'll be number 34, Noah Hipwell, getting sent to the sin bin.
That'll even things out at 4-on-4, looks like. Looks like Marian's a little frustrated. They might have had a really good opportunity to score there, but unfortunately for them, they took a penalty. Touching that one up caused the referee to blow the whistle.
So we'll have a whole new crew in for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs still have 45 seconds left, so it's still a 4-on-4 matchup, folks.
Looks like Bulldogs or Marian will be taking a timeout, so I believe we're going to go to a quick break, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Right back, folks, here in Arrington Ice Arena. Adrian Bulldogs versus Marian University Sabres. I am Braden Packard here with Dylan Nydren. We're just going to show you this matchup. So far, it's 4-1 here in the third period. Bulldogs holding on to that 3-point lead, as this will be number 63, Tucker Hudrick, just sliding across the ice like he is going on a slip and slide like a 4th of July barbecue. He's right back up, though, trying to get a fast break going for the Bulldogs. But Bulldogs are able to recover, as that'll be number 3, Brian Tanner with it. Brian Tanner trying to get the fast break going for the Bulldogs as he tries to get the shot opportunity as it clangs off the side. As this will be the Sabres with it. This will be number 63, Tucker Hudrick, trying to get something happen. This will be number 97, Caden Hansen with it. A little slip and slide activity here in the Bulldog zone. As this will be Brett Witten here with the puck as he loses it, but he's getting physical. As he's holding him, great play by Brett Witten.
Important to note here, too, Bulldogs are now up on the power play for the next 53 seconds.
What I'm saying, like, Brett Witten is playing that phenomenal defense as he just pokes it away. Great job as the Bulldogs are able to recover, but a play is called as it is getting a little bit scrappy here in the Bulldog zone.
I believe the Bulldogs took a penalty here for hooking. I didn't see who did it. Looks like it's going to be Captain Evan Bliss. 2 minutes in the sin bin for hooking.
I mean, they just got to hold on to this lead here in the third period, and they just got to stay disciplined, like you were saying. But ever since then, I mean, like we're talking about during that little break, that commentator's curse has really been affecting them. Yeah, but
both teams have taken penalties since I've said that, so maybe I shouldn't talk as much.
This will be number 14. Henry Darnell getting shifty, a little bit too shifty as he loses it to Sweeney. Sweeney is leading it down for the fast break for the Sabres. Sabres trying to get it in, but Miklos says, not in my house, not in Arrington Ice Arena, folks. I'm keeping this one, I'm not trying to keep this one close. I'm trying to go with this lead here in the third period.
Bulldogs did a really good job of establishing the lead a little bit more by the 2 goals we saw here scored in the third period. Able to kind of provide more just in case they may get scored on here. We'll see. They've proved to have a pretty solid penalty kill so far, but they're 4-on-4 now.
As this will be Bruno with it, trying to make something happen. I mean, he's been a scrappy fella here throughout this game as he's caused a few penalties, but that's all right. You've got to have somebody on your roster that's like that. You know, somebody to get in somebody's head. You like to have that. It brings a different dynamic to your game. But it's not really working out as, you know, it's 4-1. You know, womp womp. As this will be number 71, Alika Domingo with it.
The puck is attempted to be cleared out. It goes into the Bulldogs bench. Your assistant coach, Tyler Fife.
I believe that'll be number 64, Levi Olson, trying to flop, trying to force a penalty, but it's not basketball. You can't flop, you know.
That's true. Embellishment is punishable in hockey if it does happen.
As Olson is sent back to the bench. That's okay. As we'll have Sabres with the possession, but Bulldogs are sending it right back to the Sabres zone. As now it is single digits here in the third period, as it is coming close to the end of the game. What are your thoughts about the Sabres throughout, Dylan?
Sabres are definitely knocking at the door. We see a very aggressive Bulldogs penalty kill forecheck here, doing a really good job of fighting off the Sabres, but Sabres still sticking to their guns and trying to find one here in the second half of the third period.
How do you feel about the Bulldogs? How do you feel like what made them like take this game away and lead off with the lead?
I think definitely, as we saw before in the one shorthanded goal scored by Alfonsi, it was that penalty kill forecheck that really that's really when the momentum started to shift more towards the Bulldogs, and they really kind of got it going. Even though they were down a man, they were able to score a goal shorthanded, and that's always the best feeling. So a good effort from them late in the game. They're able to be up 4-1 as we see Evan Bliss leave the box here, back to 5-on-5 even strength.
As this will be in the Sabres zone. It'll be Sweeney just leading it down the rink with his skates. He didn't have his skates for a little bit, so he was just leading it down. Phenomenal job. It was kind of leading it down like it was hockey. I mean, sorry, like it was soccer.
That's the soccer play there. Sometimes when you lose your stick, you got to kick it out. Do your best that you can.
As we have a communication here in the goalie's box down in the Sabres side. Just making sure that everybody knows what they're doing, making sure that everybody's in the right spot, making sure that everybody is locked in. And so we got to see that as we have a face-off here in the neutral zone. That'll be number 3, Brian Tanner, trying to make something happen, but he just pokes it into the Sabres zone. That'd be number 27, Emery Johnson, just, you know, he's leading with his shoulder. He's being aggressive. You like to see that on both sides, but this will be Brian Tanner getting it back for the Bulldogs. But this will be great position for the Bulldogs. Let's see if they can get the goal. But they just couldn't, as Sweeney gets it for the Sabres with the fast break opportunity. Bulldogs trying to play that pesky defense like they have been playing all game. Phenomenal job by Brian Tanner on the defensive end.
Wow, what a sequence there. A couple of big rebounds for the Bulldogs. Unable to hit it home, but goaltender Noah Baines stays on top of it. Make a few desperation saves.
As this will be number 12 for the Bulldogs, Joey Baroki, trying to make something happen. This will be number 29, Tyler Allen, trying to make something happen as well, as this will be, I believe, icing. As now it will be sent back to the Sabres zone. There will be some communication with Harpling and the ref just to make sure, hey, was that icing? And the ref was like, hey, man, I believe it. I believe so. As we'll have a face-off here. But this Bulldogs just trying to chew as much clock as they possibly can. You know, they've been doing a phenomenal job playing pesky defense, and while playing pesky defense, getting on the fast break, just getting the positioning to get the extra points. I was going to say, I was thankful I was able to call the goal by number 15, Jacob Malnick, with the positioning. I mean, that was
It's a grade A rebound that just popped out perfectly for him, as we saw earlier in the third period. He was able to get that one in, I believe, the fourth goal to send the Bulldogs lead by 3. A great job by him.
Because I believe this will be a great opportunity for the Bulldogs again. But Baines.
Wow.
I mean, you couldn't really ask much more from him. I mean, he's only led up 4 times out of 38 attempts. Great job for him. I mean, there's only so much that guy could do, as we have another face-off here in this Sabres zone. Sabres just trying to get it out of there. Oh, as that'll be number 13, Maxim Sorrell with the hit stick like it's Madden.
Lots of physicality from Sorrell tonight. Lots of hits on Marian players, just really bringing that physicality presence for the Bulldogs, doing a great job.
They say Bulldogs are just not letting up. Is like they've noticed that the refs have they've been really picky with what they call, as like what I've just mentioned. They've been really picky with what they call. They let things like cross-checking, tripping slide a little bit if they don't notice it. So they're
sometimes just gotta let the boys play.
Yeah, that's that's kind of why it's been a little bit scrappy here so far. That's why it's been a little bit physical. Thank goodness it's not led to anything truly big. But thankfully, Bulldogs can hold on to this lead, hopefully. And then if not, that's all right, because Sabres have been playing us very scrappy throughout, and they've been playing phenomenal defense and offense. They had us in the first half, I'm not going to lie. Okay, first period, they were like, okay, we got this.
Definitely, they kept their composure a lot through the first period, made it really difficult for the Bulldogs to find the back of the net. But ultimately, the Bulldogs kept pressuring offensively and were able to find the back of the net a few more times in this third period here. Wow, collection of big saves there.
That was a very wasted opportunity right there by the Bulldogs. I mean, you just had to like I was saying at the beginning of the second period, you just got to hold your water a little bit, just that second longer, just to get that right angle. And they just can't, they're able to do that as they just want to get that shot right in, just trying to get it sneaked in. But you can't really do that against somebody like Baines, as Baines has that phenomenal hand-eye coordination.
Patience definitely a big factor in hockey. We'll take a look at a replay here of the save sequence we saw before. It'll be a wraparound attempt here. Rebound plays out. He gets the pad on it. And another shot. Marian's able to clear. It's great goaltending there from Baines.
As we'll have a face-off here in the Sabres zone. Let's see if the Sabres can just get it out of there and make something happen. You know, it's only a 3-point game. They still got some time. And, you know, it's like, hold your water. Make sure that you just play that pesky defense like you're playing. And just make sure that you just score some goals. Let's just stay in this game. You know, you're not out of this. As Baines just trying to make something happen, stops the clock as it is 4:11, getting even closer to the end of this third period.
It's not over till it's over. That's a good point. Marian University still trying to hold on, even though they are down by 3. Still taking lots of pride in protecting their net front and playing hard for their goaltender, Noah Baines. As you said, Braden, they're doing a phenomenal job of doing so.
Sweeney with a great shot opportunity, but just snatched by Miklos. And if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the Adrian College TV YouTube channel. And please hit the bell notification to be let known of all videos here at Adrian College. Please hit like all the videos. It really helps out. Thank you so much for watching. As we're getting closer to the end of this third period, let's see if the Sabres can come back into this game, or the Bulldogs can hold on to this lead, folks. This will be Bulldogs with it, just trying to get that right angle, but Baines is just, hey, I'm right here. I got that full court vision, like he's playing basketball. But hey, it's nice to have that in hockey as well, as this will be the Sabres with the fast break opportunity, and they kind of wasted it right there, just trying to just get that long shot. But those rarely go in with the long range shots. I mean, when they do go in, you'd go crazy.
That's right. It happens from time to time. I've seen it in my years of playing hockey.
That'll be another goal for the Bulldogs. I believe that'll be number 20, TJ Anderson. Oh my goodness, making this a 4-point lead here in the third period.
Apologize, I didn't mean to mess up your call there. But let's take a look at this replay. Good patience in front from TJ Anderson. He's able to hold on to it, get past the defender, and put it past the left skate of Noah Baines. And a great goal there late in the game. Bulldogs extend the lead by 4.
Crowd going wild as we'll have another face-off here in the neutral zone. Center circle. Nothing quite like it, folks, as we have a 4-point lead here at Arrington Ice Arena, 5-1. Let's see if the Sabres can just come back a little bit, make it a respectable lead. As this will be about 2.5 minutes left of this third period, folks. Let's see what's going to happen. Ref said that would not be icing, so the play will still stand as clock is still ticking. So it'll be, that'll be a big collision right there for number 9, Murphy, as he's been playing scrappy throughout, and he's had some big collisions throughout this game as well.
A little early whistle there. I believe the ref lost sight of the puck. Thought Baines had it covered up, but however, play is blown dead late in the game with 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining.
As we have a face-off here in the Sabres zone. This will be Tanner trying to get the shot opportunity, but he passes it to number 15, Jacob Malnick, who's gotten 1 of the 5 points throughout this game so far. As that'll be Tanner just trying to chew as much clock as he possibly can. Jukes, number 13, Maddox Ellingson. Oh my goodness, he put him on a platter, folks.
Have a delayed call here, looks like, against Marian until they touch it up. This goaltender for the Bulldogs will go to the bench. He'll go for the 6-on-5. When it's touched up, we'll see what the call is here.
As it will be 1:30 left on the clock of this third period. Let's see what's going to happen here, folks, as this will be number 15, Ronik Vosberg, sent to the sin bin. That you really hate to see that if you are a Sabres fan. as this is going to be the end of the game. We really need all 5 of your guys, as this is a 5-4 opportunity for the Bulldogs. Let's see if they can take advantage. As this will be number 40, Sweeney with the fast break opportunity. Let's see if he can get the shot.
A good save there from Miklos. Wow, what speed from Sweeney. Efforts to try to get a goal. We'll get a look at that replay. We'll see him blow past Adrian's defense. A nice move, but Miklos is able to stay on top of it. Cover it up for a late whistle.
Sorry about that. But we'll have a face-off here in the Bulldog zone, as this will be coming close to a minute left of this game here in the third period. This will be the Bulldogs. If I was the Bulldogs right now, I'll just do the gentlemanly thing and just try to chew as much clock as they possibly can. But it doesn't matter if you can score some more. Why not?
Why not? Evan Bliss says, why not? Another goal there late in the game. Just about a minute left from Evan Bliss. Just a moment, we'll get a look at this replay. Bulldogs do a good job getting to the wall and keeping the puck in. Bliss able to fire around the defender. Maybe he was screening. Goaltender Noah Baines just able to put it past, take the 5-goal lead. 59 seconds to go.
We have another face-off here in the center circle. It's really great to see that everybody here is getting hype, even from the people in WOW. You really like to see that you can hear it from here, even with the headphones on, even if it's for a second.
Big shout out to the WOW Warriors. Always up there.
That'll be Sweeney with the fast break opportunity, as number 29, Tyler Allen, sent to the ground. I think he was able to get right back up, though. I mean, that was very aggressive defense from the Sabres, but we have some more bangers playing here in Arrington Ice Arena. And folks, we just want to rock. As we have another face-off here in the Bulldog zone. Miklos getting ready. He's making sure, hey, we got 30 seconds left of the clock. Let's just chew this out. 6-1, 5-point lead here. Number 77, number 77, Brett Harpling is just sliding like it's a 4th of July barbecue on a slip and slide.
Another penalty called here with 8 seconds left. Let's see what it is. They'll be against Marian again. They'll go down in the last 8 seconds.
Harpling sent to the sin bin. That's a big womp womp, as that has to spend the rest of it in the sin bin. But this will be a face-off here in the Sabres zone. As that'll be Baines just, trying to took his mask off for a second, just trying to get some fresh air, as I can only imagine how hot it is with that mask on. You get very limited oxygen in that thing, as it is now a 6-1 game. Bulldogs with the win against the Sabres. Oh my goodness. What did you think about this matchup, Dylan?
Wow, it started off very low scoring the first 2 periods, but it really opened up as the Bulldogs started to wear Marian down. And the blink of our eyes, the score gets up to 6-1 at the end of this one. Congratulations to the Adrian Bulldogs D3 squad and their 3rd win of the season against Marian University. Wow, what a game. Lots of scoring going on in that 3rd period, huh?
Oh yeah, is there any players that really stood out for you during this game?
Definitely. I enjoyed watching Maxim Sorrell. He was very physical. Maybe wasn't a point leader necessarily tonight, but he brought the physicality for the Bulldogs tonight. Did a great job laying the body, and physicality is like what we preach in hockey, and it's awesome to see the Bulldogs being aggressive and enough to get their 3rd win of the season. So congratulations to them.
Well, folks, my name is Braden Packer, and I was your play-by-play commentator, and I was joined today with Dylan Knighton as my color commentator. As we are ending this broadcast, thank you all for joining us tonight. Have a blessed night, folks. Take it easy.
continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today.